8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome to the monthly EM Publishing update. So I'm Jessica, I'm the business manager at EM Publishing, and we're going through talking about all things we've got going on with EM Publishing. We do this every month. It's just an informal half hour or so where I chat through with you what's going on, any plans, any updates, and sometimes I share some sneaky previews and things. If I have it on my screen in front of me, some art orders and some layout things. I don't always get approval to do it, but I haven't gotten trouble for doing it, so I'll continue to do so until I get told off. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can pop them in the comments and I'll answer them live for you. If you're watching this afterwards and you want to get in touch with us, you can always get in touch with us by email. The email address is on the screen there. So that's the admin@empublishingrpg.co.uk. It'll probably be me that replies to you, and that's the best way to get in touch to make sure it's seen. If you leave comments on like social media or public places, sometimes they can get missed. But if you send us an email, we'll always make sure that we get replied to you there. But yes, so welcome. I'm going to talk you through what we've got going on at the moment, because as always, we are very busy and have a lot going on. Yeah, making loads of games. So yeah, let's talk about it. So first of all, I'm going to do a shipping and fulfillment update. So we're doing crowdfunders as always on Kickstarter and BackerKit. Thank you to all our supporters on there. We can only make games because you support what we do. So thank you so much. At the moment, fulfillment is still ongoing for Alpha Star Magazine and Enchanted Trinkets Complete Edition. So the data's all been processed and is with the printers, and they're kind of going out at the moment. I know there's some people that haven't had their tracking emails yet. Don't worry, I've chased these up with the printers. You should have them in the next few weeks. So that should all be fine going through there. We're also for Enchanted Trinkets. Some folks did their surveys late, so we're going to send out a late wave in April just to make sure that everybody has theirs in April. So if you were late completing the survey, do send us a message just to let us know it has been done after the deadline, so you're in that final wave as well. But yeah, so they're all going out at the moment for those two, which we're very excited about. And we've done updates on the pages if you want a little bit more message or details there. If you have any questions about your orders, best to send us an email or send us a direct message on those platforms, just so I can discuss your address and those private details. Probably don't want in a public comment. But yeah, all those are going out there. So thank you for those ones. That's what we're doing with shipping and fulfillment at the moment. Also, in not quite started shipping yet is the Gate Pass Gazette Annual 2025. So we did this on BackerKit again. The Pledge Manager is currently open for that, and I'll just share that here. So if you backed this, make sure that you have the link and that you know the Pledge Manager is open. It's been open. It's only open for a short amount of time because we're trying to send this out really quickly. So the Pledge Manager is going to close next week, and that's when we'll charge for shipping, because BackerKit does charges for shipping after the campaign. So tell us where you live, and then we'll send you your rewards and take the payment. So it will close on April the 1st. I know, I now look at that date and it seems like a joke, but it's not. It's genuinely happening then. But what I'll do is on Monday or Tuesday, I'll send you an email. When I say I'll get BackerKit to send you an auto post. Just so you're aware, you've got like 24 hours to make any final changes in case there's anything you want to edit, and also just to make you aware so that you know the card payment's coming out. So the card payment will go out on April 1st, and I'll do an update as well next week just so you're aware, just so you know it's happening. But that is the Gate Pass Gazette Annual, and if you missed the crowdfunding campaign, you can slip in now. So if you go to the page I just had on screen, or I've linked in the comments, that's that BackerKit page there. You can link to the Pledge Manager to do a late pledge as well, so you can jump in now. But you've got between now and the 1st of April, so that's not very many days actually now. Less than a week, 6 days. There you go. So if you wanted to get your copy of the Gate Pass Gazette Annual, now is the time. And I've got some fun things to talk about the Insiders Annual as well, which is the first one we're doing at that, but I'll talk about that later. But that is the Gate Pass Gazette. So that is in Pledge Manager is open, and so you can fulfill that there now. We are very busy with the crowdfunders because I've just realized my next segue thing to talk to you about is what we've got live currently. So let's talk about this. So this is on Kickstarter, and we've got the D&D Short Quest. Oh, this is an old graphic. Sorry. How unprofessional of me. But yeah, so D&D Short Quests, very excited about. So we actually have 5 adventures. No, we have another one because we met our stretch goal. I just realized we recently met our stretch goal. So we have an additional adventure for free for everybody. So these D&D short quests, they're different adventures, and they're designed for like 1 to 2 gaming sessions, really. So it's kind of like a one-shot. Or what I use them for is if I have a campaign with my own world and themes, I take these and put these as little kind of encounter adventures in between above the overarching plot. So I have my overarching long plot, but this is like an episode. So because I kind of structure my campaigns like a TV show, and so this is an episode like that comes in, and it's something pre-built, so I can just put that in there, and it's nicely done for my players. And there's different themes. My favorite one is the Winterheart one, which is a nice adventure, and it starts with the very classic they get a vision message in a dream, which prompts them to go on it, which is classic, and it works, and I like it, and it goes well with the theme of this adventure. But anyway, so we've met our stretch goal for this, so we are giving an extra free one. So if you get the bundle of 5, and that's either 5 PDFs or the 5 books, you will get a 6th free one that we've done as well, because we've now met our stretch goal. So thank you very much for that. That is just open for 1 more week. So those short quest adventures will be going out. The PDFs will be going out next week. I'll be sending them to you, including the free one. So if you'd like to jump in and get 6 of these short quest adventures, you can do. You can also just pick up 1. So if you just want 1, only 1 really appeals to you, it's just £5 for one of the PDFs. So you can pick up one of the little adventures there for that. But the bundle has, 5 plus the free one for you there. And that is available now on Kickstarter. I should probably share that in the link so you can have a copy of it so you know what's going on. That would be professional of me, wouldn't it? But there's the link there. So it's on Kickstarter now at the moment. So the short quest adventures, links in the comments, you can just click through so you don't have to type that out. But yeah, that's available on Kickstarter right now. I'm excited for this one because they're just really nice little adventures to put in. They're printed out kind of A5 digest size, so they're really easy to take to conventions or just have on your shelf, so they're not going to take up a lot of space. And I spent some time putting together the VTT tokens and maps for this as well. So some of the adventures, some of the VTT tokens took a little while for one of these, because one of the adventures has like a table of possible encounters when you're on a journey section, and there's like 5 or 6 different monsters that you could potentially encounter. So you've got more tokens than you'll probably use when you're doing the adventure, because you're only going to have like 1 or 2 of these encounters depending on how long you want to stretch it. But there's like a whole table full of options of different things. But yeah, so that's all in the digital one, so you can put that on the tabletop of your platform. And use it there with the maps and the tokens that come as part of it as well. And again, I'll be sending all those out on Thursday. So if you need a digital version immediately, got you covered. Yeah, you can check that out on there. But that's what we're doing right now live on Kickstarter. So that's everything that we've got going out currently that we're in this process of fulfilling. That's what we're currently doing live. And we've also got plans for the future as always. So let me talk you through what we've got coming next throughout the year. We did do an article at the beginning of the year. If you prefer to read the content, if you go to our website, empublishingrpg.com, or go to the news site and the news page, there's a list there of everything that we're doing and what we've got coming up planned. So if you want to just read and click through, that's fine. But if you like sitting here chatting to me, I can talk you through it now as well. Both options for everybody. So what's coming next? So again, I mentioned we did the Gate Pass Gazette Annual, which the Pledge Manager is currently live for. And as you know, Insider Magazine last year moved to a monthly format instead of a weekly format, which means we tried to start publishing them as like physical magazines, which is really fun. There's pledge tiers on Patreon where you can just sign up and you get one sent to you in the printed every month in the post. There's one where you can get a link to at your leisure buy an at cost copy. I personally think the one where we just send it to you is the best one, because I always, whenever I get those links to print it on demand yourself at cost, I always forget to do it. So I have so many of those links backed up to do. So if you're like me and forget to actually get the things you've paid for, this just gets sent to you. You just need to tell us to change your address, obviously, but otherwise we just send it to you every month, and then you get more content for your D&D 5e games. If you are a backer on Insider, you'll get a discounted version. We're doing a discounted pledge tier for for the annual version of the game if you'd like it in that format. And if you're a Patreon backer, because it's on Patreon, I probably should have clarified if you're not sure what I'm talking about. But yes, what we have done as well is we've got some special artwork for it. If you are familiar with Insider Magazine, you'll notice all the artwork has been really consistent for the magazines the last year, because we've had the same artist, Leonardo Sa, do all the artwork. So it's got a really nice, gorgeous theme, and it looks visually cohesive and really nice, and we're a big fan of his work. We've asked him to do a special new cover for the annual. So what he decided to do, so we've said, well, what would you want to do? And he said, because lots of the covers of Insider Magazine have had different like characters and things on that are really cool. And so he's put a compilation together of all the different characters and things. And I think this is the first time we're showing this. Again, I haven't checked I'm going to do this with anyone, but I'm doing it anyway. Boom, I'm going to show you. So this is going to be the artwork for the cover. So this is the kind of sketch of the artwork. So you can see it's going to be a hardcover book, so that's where it's going to fold the spine in the middle. So we have a variety of different heroes there that you've seen from different covers and things for your collection that will go into the cover. Obviously, we need to put like the text and everything on there, but that is just the artwork wrap, again by Leonardo Sa, and he is our regular artist and is again for this year for all the issues. So really happy. I really love it when we get the artwork for pieces. I'm very lucky I'm in a group chat with Mike Milo, who's the editor, and Leonardo, where they talk and discuss and things like that. And it's really fun to see the writer's ideas kind of come to life with art and things like that. So yes, so it's really exciting to see those things. So that will be coming out, and that again will be on BackerKit, I believe. I'm saying, no, it's not. I lied. It's on Kickstarter. Sorry. So that'll be coming on Kickstarter, coming out on there. Links in the show notes. So if you'd like to follow that, coming up there. If you're a Patreon backer on Insider, we'll also do a link on there, because you'll need the secret link to get your secret discount version, which will come out on there. Also, Alpha Star Magazine will be coming back to BackerKit once we've finished the fulfillment and made sure everyone's got their copies. We will be doing the next magazine as well. So that is all kind of done and kind of getting ready to go. We're planning on doing the third one as well. I know Russ is like looking at editing and doing details for that as well. But that will be coming out once we've finished all the fulfillment ways and everyone has their things. And we'll be continuing to do them throughout 2026 is the plan. Also, with Void Runners Codex, the hardcover box set, we had a big, it's now available in retail, so for your friendly local gaming store. It is now sold out in the US because the retailers placed a really big order with it just now and have cleared out our warehouse. So any that we had left in North America have now gone. We still have stock in our UK warehouse. So if you're in the UK or Europe, you can order it from there. If you are in the US and would like to order it from our website, you can, but bear in mind it will be shipping from the UK. So there might be taxes, customs, shipping fees when it arrives there, because it'll be coming from the UK West, because we've sold out in the US at the moment. But with Alpha Star Magazine, we can see in the future if we want to do some reprints or something like that. But we literally just this last week sold out because we had a bigger retail order than we expected, because it's quite a big box set. So it's a bit at retail, it's like £140. So we didn't think retail would pick it up that much, because I used to own a game store before I worked for EM Publishing, and generally those bigger box items is a bit more risky to buy as a retailer, because you're like, oh, I have to invest, and what if people don't buy it? So we thought, well, maybe we won't sell that many in retail. We were wrong. We undersold what we thought it would go for. So now they are sold out in the US. But if you can't get it from us in the US, if you go to your local gaming store, they can get it right through distribution there, so you can pick it up that way to avoid any customs tariffy weirdness and things like that. And we'll probably try and make it available via Alpha Star Magazine crowdfunders as well. So we could probably do that for the UK one as well, just thinking out loud. So fear not. But if you go to your local gaming store, that'll be where you can get a copy of the Void Runners Codex for now. So that's some nice news we had this week as well. What's old is new. What's old is new things. So yes, things have been happening with what's old is new. So I mentioned before about we are doing a new book for What's Old is New, so The Possessed. So this if you're familiar with What's Old is New, you know we have the 3 core rule books, Old, Now and New, which are toolkits, and they don't have their own settings, really, they're designed for you to pick up, create your own worlds, do your own thing. We made the starter box set, so if people want to try it out and see which like genre works for them, that would be good. But we do have settings and worlds and our own things and stories that come out, and we have this cinematic series which are kind of like takes on your classic films and things like that you can run. So this one is our new one, The Possessed for We Are Many, which is new, coming out in that line. So I think there's about 20 or so What's Old Is New softcover books and things you can get in addition to the core books. So there's plenty there, and this will be adding to that line. So The Possessed is horror, which is a genre I really like running. Whenever I've run What's Old Is New, I've lent more into the horror side of it. If you've and you might notice that in the starter box set, they're all a bit creepy, the adventures, actually, especially the Soul Station one. So The Possessed is like modern day horror, so that will be like pulling from now. But yes, this is the next crowdfunding that we'll be doing, that will be coming out, and that will be coming to Kickstarter. Also, this week I have been working on a new website for What's Old Is New. I'll show you now. How about that? Let me show you, because it's live today. Let me see if I can add it. Bam! It looks like this. So this is the new website. So this is on the main EN Publishing website. So what we're trying to do is collate things all in one place, because we've got websites all over the shop and I'm trying to organize it. But it takes a bit of time. So this is the new What's Old Is New website on the EN Publishing site. So you can see it's just got, it's got links to where you can buy all the stuff, and you can see all the reviews. It's got the core details. So if you're new, these are all the free downloads. So if you've not got a copy, you can download the first chapter for free and see if it's for you. I've got all the resources put in one place, which I find so useful. So we've got the rules reference website. So if you're a third-party developer and you want to create it, all the rules reference documents and things are in there. There's the character builder there. This is an online character builder we have. There's a character sheet section. I've got things about a monster builder and the spell builders. These are online tools that Russ created, so you can generate them online, including a dice pool calculator if you're terrible at maths like me. Russ has also made a FTL travel calculator and a sublight travel calculator for your new games, and the Starship builder. So all these resources have been up for a while, but we just haven't collated them on the EN Publishing website. So I've collated and put them there, and any other resources and things like that I'm also collating and putting on here. Of course, the character sheets will link to the EN World Forum, where they're all updated, and then so we can have like fan things as well. So if you've made stuff for What's Old Is New, if you go to the EN World Forums, and the link to it is right here, so it's easy for you to find. Can you tell I've been working on this a while? We've also got all the frequently asked questions and things, and the entire collection, all those things I was talking to you about, like the construction manuals and Dark Decades, and Spirits of Manhattan. So these are other cinematic universe kind of adventures we've made, and The Possessed is like following on from this. So that's the new content that we're making from What's Old Is New. And there's also the section about publishing your stuff for What's Old Is New, because as we know, we do have on DriveThruRPG, you can join the publishing syndicate on there, so we'll help promote it. But also, if you don't want to use that, we've also got the Open Gaming and Creative Commons. So for the OGL, so whichever way you want to do it, all the information is at the bottom of the page here. So we've got everything kind of in one place, in a one-stop shop for you there. So I've been working on that. Someone noticed that the Wine.game site, which was the old one, doesn't appear to be working, and this is because we're moving from hosting platforms. We still own Wine.games, but yeah, we're trying to get it to push over to here, and that's proving difficult. I don't know if that's because the old provider's upset because we're moving to the new provider. I don't know. Speculating, but that site should eventually push here. But for now, if you go to the EN Publishing website, all the stuff is kind of collated in one place, so it's there. And I'll also be adding to it as we go along, because I've already seen an error that I've made. Because I'm just gonna out myself. Like, what is this button that goes nowhere? That's no good. So we'll be updating and adding it. So if there's a resource you use for What's Old Is New and you're like, oh, actually, that's not there, can you make sure it is? Again, just send me a message and I'll add that on there. We also had a question about EO and S supplements. Yes. So, are there any plans? So, for What's Old is New, as I mentioned, we have the Gate Pass Gazette, which is the monthly magazine for Level Up Advanced 5th edition. We also have a monthly magazine, Insider, which is for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and we used to have a Patreon account for a regular content for What's Old is New called EONS. Eons. But anyway. Those supplements, there's loads of them because that went on for absolute years. It's no longer live, but you've asked if there's any plans to collate them into collections or annuals. We don't actually have that in the pipeline, but that is something we could potentially do. At the moment, you can buy the individual supplements on the EM Publishing website, I believe. Let's have a look. So if we go to buy games and let's hide that. So What's Old is New. So we've got all the books and things that I was talking about, but you see there's many pages. So all of the ones that used to be available via the Patreon, you can get here. So you can go through, and if you don't want to sort through what you want, you can sort by if you want like this is just gear or heritage or monsters. So for example, I can just say, hey, just show me monsters, and this will just show you various monsters that go in there. And if you're like, actually no, I'm just looking for specific gear, again, it will just collate and show you them, so it will organize it for you and let you have what you want on there. So no, we don't have plans at to crowdfunding to do an annual for it. If it was not currently, we kind of did a little bit with the monsters, but with the bestiary. So the bestiary kind of did that. I don't know if that answers your question fully. I hope so. Oh gosh, my lighting just got very bright, didn't it? Sorry about that. But yes, so that is what we've got going on at the moment for What's Old is New. So the Possessed will be coming later in the summer, but if you follow it on Kickstarter, that would be great. So because if you follow it, it lets other people see it to know it's there, because that's how algorithms things work. But for now, if you don't know anything about What's Old is New, our D6 dice pool system that Russ made, it's got great character creation as a life path system, and we've got the online character builder as well, which is linked on that site. You can go have a look. You can download the first chapter of each of the core rule books for free on the website. If you go check it out there, if you're interested in learning, if you're looking for an alternative system and you like a D6 dice pool, because I love a dice pool. Grab a fistful of dice, chuck them down. Yes, thank you. And it's also, the gameplay is much simpler than if you're used. I'd say it's medium crunch, because it's not like Pathfinder level. I'd say if you can play D&D 5e, you're going to be fine with the level of complexity it is, because it's pretty much, the dice pool. Anyway, it's all on there. You can go take a look. So that's What's Old is New. So that's What's Old. That's what's going on with What's Old is New. The other thing is talking about Level Up, of course. We need to talk about Level Up Advanced 5th edition. So as I mentioned last month, Pets and Sidekicks, our big launch last year, is now available on our website, so you can check that out there. That sold through quite quickly and again picked up in retail. So in the US, you can pick that up in local gaming stores or from our website while stocks last there. But we may need to do a reprint of that at some point in the future. Who knows? We don't currently have one plan for that, but it is available in distribution and on our website, so you can currently get that there. There we go. But the next thing we have coming out is Secrets of the Tome. Now, this is being headed up by a team of people that the writers that you're used to seeing for Level Up Advanced 5th edition, and this will be coming in the autumn. It's being worked on right now. I'm hoping next month I have some art to show you, maybe, so you can see. But this is a book giving loads of different options for spellcasters, bringing new character classes to Level Up Advanced 5th edition. But yes, I will have more details coming soon, because we're getting manuscripts in currently. Literally this month in March, we had a wave of writing come in from all the writers. So we're currently in that editing phase, getting it all together. But I'm very excited for this. It is up on Kickstarter right now, so you can follow it. And this will be coming out in the third quarter of this year. So you can check that out there, but that is coming very, very soon. And as always, Level Up Gateway. So we have a bit of announcement on this. So at the moment, as you know, we are building our online character builder for Level Up Advanced 5th edition. We're going to have some pause in development, and I'm going to do a blog post talking about it in a bit more detail. But the good news is pretty much because our developer is going to be on paternity leave, because they are having a baby. So they are having a child. And so whilst we're sad that means Level Up Gateway development is going to pause for a bit, you know, we are a small team of people, and sometimes life events are more important than coding and work and doing games. So the site is up and is remaining up, but there's not going to be any new development for a while in there. If you see bugs or errors, please still post them on the site, because obviously when they come back, they'll continue work on that there. But I'll do a blog post on the Level Up Gateway site, which is levelupgateway.com. To just let you know with more info on that. But pretty much there's going to be a pause in development just because they're on paternity leave, which is a lovely reason to have that. So there's, you know, more gamers being leveled up and made in the world right now, which is really exciting to have. But yeah, the site is still up. All the characters are built up to level 10. Many are up to level 20. If you look on the development blog, you can see, and the rest will be coming soon. Post baby. But yes, but we wish them all the luck and are really pleased for them and to see that the publishing family is growing in that way. So that's a nice announcement we had for Level Up Gateway for this month as well. And that is all the news I have for this month. So that's all the things we've got going on. Develops levels up and games follow, absolutely. But yeah, so that's what we got going on with us at EM Publishing. But yeah, so that's what we've got going on at the moment. If you have any questions that I didn't answer or address in the stream, or you didn't want to ask publicly, please send me an email. Happy to see you there. We're also planning for events at the moment as well. So we're planning for UK Games Expo in the summer. We will be there. We've booked our stand and everything's done and dusted for that. I'm just we're going to have our game Split the Horde there being demoed that you can try and that you can buy now as well for the first time at the UK Games Expo. And the designer Mark Kenobi is going to be there on Friday to demo it. So if you want to play the game with the person who made it, developed it, designed it even, that'll be on Friday. You can check that out. And throughout the weekend it'll be being demoed as well, but it might just be me, less exciting, and also we'll be going to Dragon Meet again this year, which will be later in the year, of course, but I was speaking to John Dodd just today about things for that, who was running the event. But yeah, we'll be going to Dragon Meet as well, and so we'll have those details on our website and our blog post, so you can see us there in person. But that's all we've got going on for this year. Thank you very much for coming along to listen, and thanks for all your support, because we are a small indie company of just enthusiastic people trying to make games, and it doesn't work and it doesn't happen unless you're here to play them. So thank you so much for being part of it. I will return tomorrow, as I always do. I'll be doing Morris's unofficial tabletop RPG talk, which will be tomorrow, live streaming at 2 p.m. UK time or 9 a.m. Eastern. And I'll be going through the week's tabletop RPG news with Morris and PJ. So perhaps I will see you there. But if not, you can always listen to the podcast. And I will see you next month when I do the monthly update for April. And you can check out on the website the exact date and time that will be. But for now, I'll say thank you very much. And goodbye.